Hi guys! So it's been a while, but yay, I have an idea and I want to get crafting. And I haven't even been in the craft room for a while, so I'm happy to be here. So I have, this is I think one of the very last pieces of paper I have of that Amazon paper. And I thought I would just use it for the base, our like base cover. And what I want to do is make like an ephemera holder or a pretty like display booklet thing out of these. You know, they're these page protectors, right? You get from, and they're like office supplies. And I have a giant box of them. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with them? So I thought, well, what if we cut off this white part, right? And we put it into like a little booklet and make like kind of like a little ephemera holder for a journal. I feel like that's okay. So I'm all excited. So look, my husband took me shopping and look what he got me. He got me one of these fancy Fiskars cutters. So I'm going to cut this down, right? This is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, but I'm going to cut it down so it's smaller than our book, right? So that it's like a smaller book that we can put in our journal, like a notebook or something, right? And so here we have our small piece. Oh, I suppose I should have. I'm hoping that, oh, look, we're perfect. Lucky me for not cutting too much, right? Because we don't want to have to reseal our edges. That would be a pain. So let's see. We want to cut it. We need to cut this up more. Just cut this like this white thing. Okay. And let's see, let me mark it, and we'll cut it with the rotary cutter, I think. So yeah, I wish I could say I've been very busy, but I would be lying. I've just been kind of taking it easy. I am excited though. We went to dinner. I went and had dinner last night with a couple of people from the group, in Miss P's group, and we had so much fun. I was so nervous, and I don't get out much. So I was really nervous, but I was like, I ended up just being really comfortable and really happy. And then I probably got like, because I was like super excited, I probably ended up talking too much and laughing too much. And I don't, I don't know, whatever. It's fine. I'm just happy that I did good and that I had fun. And they were such a great group of people, and I mean, it was just great. It was great. I'm really happy that it went well, and I hope to do it again. So, okay, so this should fit on the inside of our paper like that, right? And we only cut the top off. That's the only thing we cut. We just took the sheet protector and we cut the top off, and I trimmed off that side piece, right, that had the that you could put in like a binder, and it's still sealed, right? So you can like put stuff in each pocket. Now I want to put another page in behind this page, and I have this paper, right? We've got this, and this is that weird paper that has like, I don't know, it's an interesting paper. So let's measure this out and cut it. We'll try to be as exact as possible. One thing I love about that Fiskars cutter is that I find it really accurate because it has a wire, right? And I don't know about the wire and how long the wire will last. I'm a little worried about that. But it's really accurate because you just line up your mark with the wire and it cuts it exactly. It's amazing. So I really like it. And I'm happy that it's not messed up. I was a little on the fence because there's been, Fiskars, their cutters specifically, I know they're really good and a lot of people use them, but they're also known to be, I don't know, like they like don't work. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've known a lot of people who get one and then it doesn't work and then they have to get it replaced and then it still doesn't work, and it's just, but the company is really good and is usually really good about replacing them and replacing parts and all that kind of stuff. So that's perfect size. Awesome. So there is our little ephemera holder booklet, and we'll put stuff in there, right? In these, we basically have these pockets, these giant page pockets. And you could put like a photo in it, or I think I'm going to put like ephemera in it. So I'm using line dot arrow today. I've been wanting to use them for a while. And so we're going to cut this up. So we want to cut it, and I printed this off with my laser printer. As you can see, it's got the lines because my laser printer needs serviced. But that's okay. I knew I was going to cut the bottom off anyway, so I was like, well, it doesn't matter. I'll use it anyway. Let's make sure that we're at the right width, right? We want to make sure, because we're going to just glue them on the front and the back. Mat them, as the scrapbookers say, I think is the terminology. But yeah, this paper is made by Line Dot Arrow. It's the Vintage Purples kit, which I love. It's gorgeous. And I have a few of her kits, and I haven't gotten really to use them too much, so I'm excited. And a lot of the motivation for making this journal really was I wanted to get a chance to play with her kits. She does beautiful work. So she also has a Facebook group and a YouTube, and yeah, she's a sweetheart. Natalie is her name, I think. And so yay, I'm excited to use her kits. Oh, that's beautiful. So we can decide which one we want on the front and which one we want on the back. Right? Okay, so this is our, yes, this is our front. So we could use this one, which I love, right, for the front. And I'm thinking this one is probably going to go on the front. But we could put this one on the front, and I have all these, you know, this would leave room for like, oh, that's giant, for these labels, which also came in the kit, right? Let's see. But we could always put a label on this as well. Look at this one. What about that? I don't know. We will see. We could put it all the way down here. Put some lace and then put the label on top of the lace. Yeah, is that a plan? We'll see. We'll see. But I think this is the one we're going to have on the front for sure. We might just leave it. I also have a couple butterflies, so I might put a butterfly on there. Just ink up the edges. And I'll use my art glitter glue. Maybe, if it wants to work. There it goes. It was like really wanting to work earlier. It had been warm, and the heater had been on, and it can get, oh, we're going to glue it all the way at the bottom. It can get pretty hot down here when the heater is running. Especially if I forget to, you know, close the vents down here and stuff. Let's see. I messed it up. It's glued on all crooked. It's okay. We had time enough to pull it off real quick and re-glue it. All right, okay. Here we go. That is where I want it. Right? Oop, gotta be careful. Okay, looks good. We might want to put in a little bit of glue right along this very edge. Since I'm not going to stitch it today. Okay. Looks good. Yay! Look, Okay, so now let's pick out some lace, I think. Let's put some lace along the top. Well, I suppose we could glue this on the back real quick, right? It still, I feel like, is crooked. Maybe I cut my paper crooked. I could have cut my paper. It looks fine to me. I don't know. Whatever. Sometimes I think flaws are in the eye of the beholder, a lot like how beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But yeah, so anyway, we went to Cheesecake Factory downtown. And, you know, I haven't been downtown in like 2 years, right? I haven't really been downtown since, like, you know, everything started going on. And I was really amazed. It's really changed. It's really changed. I guess Matthew was telling me, my husband was telling me that the population has just, you know, soared since we were kids, you know, because we were born here and we've lived here our whole lives, you know. And it's always been kind of a big city, you know, but Denver and stuff. But yeah, I guess it's just blown up. Just so many people have come here. And it's done great for the economy, but you know, I mean, it was just way different going downtown. Just not the downtown that I remember at all from when I was a kid. Just, yeah, completely different scene for sure. And yep, very interesting stuff. But dinner ended up being like super expensive. So let's use this lace I got from Joy. It like matches this perfect, doesn't it? Okay, I think we'll open it up and we'll just glue it along the top and probably along the bottom as well. But yeah, dinner was good. I got a, what was it? It was like chicken Parmesan pizza style. So they like pounded the chicken like a pizza, and then they topped it with like some, you know, the sauce, and then like angel hair pasta. It was actually really good, but it was really expensive. Way more expensive than I think what it was worth, in my opinion. But I mean, it was good. I mean, you know, I wasn't disappointed at all with my meal. And you know, we got an appetizer and we got dessert, and so it it adds up, you know. And especially the Cheesecake Factory, if you get dessert, they really sting you on cheesecake. And we had just gotten like a regular cheesecake, and I kind of wish now that we had gotten like Michelle, right? They got like it was an upside down pineapple cake, like strawberry. It was an upside down pineapple cake, like cheesecake. Oh, it looked so good. And I kind of really wish, ever since then, I've been thinking about it. It's been haunting me, and I've been, oh goodness. Maybe in a few weeks I'll have Matthew just take me up there just to try it, that pineapple upside down cheesecake, because that looked so good. They said, and they were like, it tastes just like upside down pineapple cake, but with like a little bit of cheesecake. And I am a huge fan of pineapple upside down cake. I love it. I made it one year for my sister's birthday. So, which, by the way, my sister, you know, they transferred her for 2 weeks because they're going to remodel the current store that she's working at now. So they transferred her for 2 weeks up to a different store, and it's not a great neighborhood at all. And so that's not good. I'm happy it's only for 2 weeks. She's happy it's only for 2 weeks too. But I told her, I was like, well, just stay inside. You know, don't go wandering around. Just stay inside and chill in the break room. Because I guess she said she went and had lunch, you know, the day before, and she didn't like it. She was like, you know, walking around by herself. She said it was just sketchy and she didn't like it. And I think they stagger the lunch breaks, so it's not like she could go, you know, where they could like buddy up or anything, which I find, I don't know, maybe not the smartest thing, especially if if you run like a little store like that in the neighborhood, like in a bad neighborhood, you know. So, but she's doing good and she's very happy. And she's on her weekend now. It's like her weekend for her, because she works weekends. So I'm happy. I've been missing her, you know, not having her around the house. That's been a whole thing to get used to, you know, adjusted to. But it's been good. It's been kind of nice having the house to myself as well. I don't know why I used that, because Fabri-Tac just works better on lace. Look at that. It just came right up. And I have no patience for, I just don't have patience right now for that. I just want to get it on there. So, yeah, I'm behind in a lot of things. I've kept up with the page by pages though, and I'm very happy about that. So I still haven't mailed out the the giveaway items. Oh my gosh, can you believe that's terrible? But that's going to get done this week, and so I truly apologize about that. But that'll all get mailed out this week, and so there we have our label on our book. Ta-da! And we could put, we got to put a butterfly, right? And these butterflies also came from the kit. Oh my gosh, look at that. We'll put it right there. That's perfect. Perfect. And then maybe we'll put a second one on the inside cover. Maybe. We will see. Just press that down really hard. Get that to stick. Awesome. Yay! Okay, now it could do with something down here, right? I feel like, but it's okay. So now we need to stitch it in. We're going to stitch it in, and I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to leave this blank. We could stencil a little bit of the inside, but I might also just, again, leave it just blank for journaling. And yeah, and we'll put ephemera in each of the pockets, right? So let's grab a needle. And I have this purple embroidery thread. It's just, I bought like a whole little pack of embroidery thread for pretty cheap that had a bunch of different colors. So and I found I have been using it. I like to use it for sewing little books and stuff because, you know, you can pick like different colors. But sometimes it can be a pain to thread. Okay, squeeze it, pinch it. Okay. Pinch it. There it goes. Okay. So I'm going to tie it on the inside. I want it, I'm thinking about right here. So this is roughly the middle, right? I think so. It's good enough. Right? Okay. Turn it over. Okay. And we've shifted our paper, which is not good. There we go. Ugh, I didn't get it through the right hole. I made a new hole, but what can you do? Oh, and I threaded it through. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We can still tighten it, so that's what we want. And we shifted our paper way up, but what can you do? What can you do when you do? I should have clipped it, is what I should have done. I forgot to clip it. That's okay. It will be fine. I'm going to thread it through here like this. As long as it all stays in place and it's usable, then it's good, right? Little details like that just make it look like it's homemade. Besides, we're going kind of for a vintagey kind of look anyway. If we have to trim it, we will. We'll look at it. Let's see and see. Okay, so here we go. Doom to doom. It looks fine. It looks fine. I'm not unhappy with that at all. Right, our white page got shifted a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so I want to put a butterfly, I think, here. Let's just ink the white around his wings. Okay, it got really cold suddenly tonight. It was so nice yesterday, right? It was like upwards of like 70. It was really nice and beautiful blue skies, and it was gorgeous. And then this morning it was nice, right? And then all of a sudden the wind came in and started blowing. And then it just got really cold, and I looked at the temperature and it was like 40 or something, or like right below 40. It was like 38 to 40. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so draw little antennae on him, right? You gotta draw little antennae sometimes. Okay, so there he is. Now let's put ephemera in him in our little booklet. Let's put our lace away. Okay, so here's our ephemera book, and I have gotten multiple requests on like making one, and I'm gonna that'll probably be the next main project I do, will be an ephemera book. So because I need to replace a couple of my other ones. So let's see, what do we have? We have music. I like this, right? We have that. We have this beautiful picture. Let's see, we're kind of going purple, right? We have this. We could put this in there. That'll fit. We can put a postcard, right? Oh, look at that. I like that. We'll put that in there. Let's see. We have 2 pockets, so we can put, we need enough stuff to put in both pockets. Let's put, ooh, look at this one. A souvenir mailing card. We'll put one of those in there. And we can pick some of this. Let's see. Would this go in? No, it's too big. It's too big. What about this one? Marvelous matched makeup. We could stick that in there. Let's see. I think that's good for right now. Let's just see. So we'll ink up some of this stuff. And I'm going to ink it in just vintage photo. Keep it the vintage photo theme. And I'm going to ink the back too, so that we're not, you know, it's not just a plain back. We'll ink it. Here, I'll even do a little stamp. Let's see. I have this that was left over from, I think, the page by page. We'll stamp that. We'll stamp it in eggplant. Eggplant envy. Ta-da! Oh, look at that. It came out good. I'm happy. Okay, so we'll let that dry for a second. And we'll ink some of this other stuff. This one we'll leave. This one could use some ink, definitely. Where did my ink dauber go? Oh, here it is. Just a smidge, a smudge, a tad. Oh yeah, I've been lazy the past couple of days. I've kind of done not a lot. But I think I think the changing of the seasons and everything, I think it's good to, if you feel like you need to relax and everything, I think that you should do that, you know. I do anyway. Otherwise I can find that I can burn myself out really easy. And then then I really don't do anything. So at least I've been like productive in terms of I've been cleaning the house and things like that. Especially now that my sister is working, you know, I'm kind of it for housework. And I would do housework all day if it means I don't have to go to work. But it was funny, I guess my sister was saying she feels like the opposite. She was like, is it terrible that I would rather work 8 hours a day than clean? I said, well, I feel like the opposite. Funny. No, I don't mind having a job if it's something that I can do and be busy. I don't like standing around. I don't like any kind of job where I'm standing around, not being busy. Oh, it's dreadful, dreadful. So, because I've had a couple jobs like that, and oh man. All right, so I like these two together, right? And this one. So let's put these three in our pocket. Dum da dum. See, it's like an ephemera holder. It would also be make a beautiful protector for like photo. You could like put a photo in here, I think, and I think that would be nice too. Dum da dum. And then we have these, and I think that these are fine together as well. So we'll just stick these ones in this side. Ta-da! Yay! And, you know, I mean, we can stencil a little bit if we want, right? We can do some purple stenciling. I have my purple makeup sponge dauber, and this has some antique photo, so it'll get probably some antique photo in with the stencil, but that's okay. And we're going to go pretty light. I'm using this stencil because it's just on my desk. It's just right here available to me. Right? So, and we'll do some on the inside, I'm thinking. Some here. Maybe some going off the side. Right? We can do some stamping too. We can do a little bit of stamping. Oh, look, you can see on the back. That's so cool. I love. Ta-da! Right, so you can see a little bit of stenciling through we can do a little bit up here in the corner. Right? Ta-da! Yay! Okay, let's do a little bit of stamping. Why not? Because, you know, we're about done anyway. We've got these flowers going. Oh, I love this one. Right? We'll stamp this one. Again, these are just on my desk at the moment. Oh, that's right. The problem with stamping this paper is that it will leak through. Really easy it will. Shall we test it and see? Just to confirm our suspicions, I bet it will. Ta-da! I stamped it kind of lightly, just so that maybe to avoid this, and we did good. It didn't stamp through, so I'm happy with that. We'll continue. We will continue on. We will do a butterfly this time. Let's do it up here. Ooh, that's really light, huh? Maybe we'll put just some background butterflies all over the page like this. Ta-da! They're kind of like faded into the page. I kind of like that. And then on the back, let's use this one, which I also just have lying on my desk. And this stamping block is way too small, so I'll use the Fiskars. Right, it needs like wiped down. And do I have my, nope, I don't have my water down here. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh, we definitely can't use archival ink, but I'm gonna use the Miss P trick, and I'm just gonna glue stick it temporarily, because that'll work, right? That'll stick it temporarily, and then we'll be able to ink up our stamp. There we go. Okay, I don't know how inked up it is, but we'll get a little bit of an impression, even if it's a faded one. Oh, look at that. That came out nice. Oh, I love that. I do love that stamp. That came out great. So we have a little booklet, right, for journaling. And then it also doubles as like a, you know what, let's put a stamp on the back of this one, since you can see it, since we're stamping, right? We have this butterfly. This also stamp does not want to stick. It will stick. Ta-da! A butterfly. And then that way you can see it through the plastic while it's in there. And then I have this butterfly, right? And I think there's one more. Well, let's see. We have this, right? This could go on here, but it's got the white. I thought there was one more butterfly. That's okay. This is the one that is going to be used, and that's the one. We could also look through our butterfly. Let's look through our little butterfly pouch, shall we? Let's see what we have. We have this one and this one. These like little red ones. Oh, this one is pretty. Here's a blue one. Here's like a vintagey kind of Tim Holtz looking one. These are blue. Oh, I like this one. That's the winner right there. Look at that. He's nice, huh? I really like him. I really, really like him. He's really cool. I might even put him on our front. Oh, he's so cool. I'm putting him on the front. And we'll put a different butterfly on the back. Huh? I'll just put like this blue one of these blue ones. Because this one deserves to go on the front. He's gorgeous. Yeah, look at, oh, and he matches perfect. Like, he almost kind of like camouflages in the way butterflies do, you know. He's great. We'll stick him right here so he kind of stands out. Oh, yeah, he's great. We'll put, we'll draw little antennae. Ta-da, little antennae. And then the last touch, right? A butterfly on the back. So we can go with this one. There's the blue one. Just put the blue one on there. Why not? Why not? So it's all filled with butterflies. And you know, it needs little antennae as well. Right? Oops. Ta-da. Yay. And our booklet is done. And now it can just go in our purple journal. So let's grab the purple journal. Okay. So here is our purple journal. And we could put it in like our signature like this, but because we already sewed it, which I've done before with this, right? Because I've made one of these before in a separate journal a long time ago. It was for a unicorn journal. But we already stitched it, right? So that gives us the opportunity to put it maybe paper clip it. I think I'm going to paper clip it to the vellum page like that. I think that would be really nice. And we can look at what paper clips we have. Maybe we'll pick a fancy one. Let's see. We have the giant paper clips. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a big blue one. I wish we had a big purple one like that. That would be nice. Here's this one. It's kind of red. We have little cameras. Should we use a camera? Those are cute, huh? I like the cameras. And then we have like big regular ones we could put in there, on there, and like hang a charm or something if we wanted. But I think we'll use the camera because I like the camera. That will be fun. How does it go? Yeah, like this, right? Yes. Ta-da! A paper clip. So it's paper clipped on there. Funny paper clips, huh? I think I found them at the Dollar Tree or something. They're fun. So there is our page for today. Yay! I love these little display thingies. Right? They're great. I had made one and it was like not good because I had used the wrong paper with the wrong stamping. I don't know. It just didn't come out good. But this one I love, and I love her paper, Natalie's paper, this whole kit. So I'll be making, I'll be printing out some more of her kit and using it throughout the journal, I think. So there we go. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. I had a lot of fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye.